Dear friends, today I have selected the chapter to explain metals and non-metals. Already I have given the explanation about the metals, non-metals and some properties of metals also I taught. There are two types of properties, physical properties and chemical properties. Already I explained. Today, my dear students, I am going to explain little bit more. What I will explain today, that I tell you in detail. First of all, what are the differences between metals and non-metals? That I will explain. After that, I'll explain about the terms which we get in the middle. For example, malleability will come, ductility will come. These all the things I'll explain. And then I'll explain or I'll discuss some question answer also. Some questions are given in your book, that also I'll explain. So you don't worry. और बीच बीच में मैं क्या करूंगा, थोड़ा सा हिंदी में भी एक्सप्लेन कर दूंगा. जो मैं चाहता हूं, जो कुछ बच्चे जो हिंदी मीडियम स्कूल से आते हैं उनको भी थोड़ा सा कुछ बेनिफिट मिले. देखो, इतना सुंदर से मैं एक्सप्लेन करूंगा जो तुम लोग को लर्न ही हो जाएगा. यहाँ देखो, सबसे पहले मैं दिखा रहा हूं डिफरेंसेस बिटवीन मेटल्स एंड नॉन मेटल. एंड नॉन metals. Dear friends, one vertical column I am drawing, one vertical line. Here you see, this side I am writing metals. Here I am writing non-metals. Non-metals. Here you see, first of all, I tell you, most of the metals are found in the solid state at normal temperature, except mercury. Here, mercury is one metal which you are getting in the liquid state at normal temperature. So, you may write like that, except mercury, all the metals are found in solid, in the solid state at normal temperature. I suggest you that you should keep one copy and you may write whatever I am writing here. Non-metals are found in the state of solid or gas, in the state of solid or gas. exception is there also. Except bromine. Here, my dear student, question may arise. Name one non-metal which is found in the liquid state, then you are supposed to write bromine. And name one metal which is found in the liquid state, then you are supposed to write mercury. Now, second question, second point I am going to write. Metals are lustrous. Lustrous means what? Metals have some metallic sign. तुम देखा होगा जितने भी मेटल्स है उसमें कुछ ना कुछ चमक है, कुछ ब्राइटनेस है, लेकिन नॉन मेटल में वो ब्राइटनेस नहीं मिलता है. हाँ, एक एक्सेप्शन है, नॉन मेटल में भी देखो आयोडीन जो है, आयोडीन लेकिन चमकता है मेटल के माफिक. तो although iodine is non-metal, but it is lustrous. So you can write to accept iodine, all the non-metals are non-lustrous. क्यों एक्सेप्ट आयोडीन बोला? क्योंकि आयोडीन को छोड़ करके, माने आयोडीन का चमक जो है वो भी मेटल के माफिक है, लेकिन आयोडीन को छोड़ करके जितने भी नॉन मेटल्स है उसमें वैसा ब्राइटनेस नहीं है जैसा कि तुम मेटल्स में देखता है. जैसे गोल्ड ही ले लो, गोल्ड क्यों कीमती है? क्योंकि उसमें ब्राइटनेस है. सिल्वर क्यों कीमती है? क्योंकि उसमें ब्राइटनेस है. और भी कारण है जो गोल्ड और सिल्वर कीमती है, कॉस्टली है, क्योंकि गोल्ड और सिल्वर या प्लेटिनम ले लो, ये सब लीस्ट रिएक्टिव मेटल्स है. वो ना एयर से रिएक्ट करता है ना वाटर से रिएक्ट करता है, इसलिए उस सब का चमक, जो ये सब मेटल का चमक हर हमेशा एक समान ही रह जाता है. ओके, अब तीसरा पॉइंट, थर्ड पॉइंट, यू सी metals are sonorous. That means what? Metals have some sound, metallic sound. So you can write metals are sonorous. But non-metals are non-sonorous. Metals are brittle also you can write, or non-sonorous you can write non-sonorous, or you may write brittle. Brittle means what? When you are beating non-metals which are in the solid state, they will convert it to dust. Here you see 4 number. Metals are good conductor. Please, you see here. Fourth difference between the metals and non-metal. You are getting metals are good conductor of heat and electricity, but here what happens, except all the non-metals, or you can write non-metals are poor conductor of heat and electricity. Dear friends, one exception is there. What is that? Graphite, you see. Graphite is an allotrope of carbon. Although it is non-metal, but it is good conductor of electricity. Graphite is an allotrope of carbon, which is good conductor of electricity. Dear friends, ये दो पॉइंट्स में से कुछ क्वेश्चन अलग से आ जाता है। अब कैसा क्वेश्चन आएगा, जो जैसे मेटल्स में बताएगा, नेम अ मेटल which is best conductor of electricity. Your answer should be silver. Name a metal which is best conductor of heat. That will be their answer will be what? Silver. So silver is the best conductor of, silver is the metal which is the best conductor of both heat and electricity. Now here you see non-metals. Among the metals, again sometimes it is asked, name the poor conductor of heat. Poor conductor of heat, then what you have to reply? Lead and mercury are the metals which are poor conductor of heat. Now you come, in the case of non-metals, although I have told you that non-metals are poor conductor of electricity and heat, but graphite is what? Graphite is non-metal. Non-metal means what? Non-metal means carbon is non-metal, but graphite is a form of carbon which is good conductor of electricity. One more thing I am telling you. Although I have told this one, you see, metals are hard. You see, 5 number, metals are hard except lithium, sodium, and potassium. What metal? Potassium. It is clear from this point the question may be asked, name some metals which are soft, not hard. Soft. Then what will be your reply? Lithium, sodium, potassium. And you see, lithium, sodium and potassium are so soft, even with a knife you can cut it. Once I saw in the question paper it came like that. Name some metals which can be cut with the help of knife. So here your reply should be sodium, potassium, lithium. If only one example is asked, then it is up to you. You reply out of these three, anyone. Now, non-metals are hard. Non-metals are soft. So, non-metals are soft. Except diamond. You can write except diamond. One thing, diamond is a kind of carbon. It is the electrode of carbon which is very hard. Dear friends, after this, I don't have space here, so I am going to rub it. You see, 6 number question again I am telling you. 6 number question or 6 number point I am telling you. Metals are malleable and ductile. Metals are malleable and ductile. Now, here, non-metals are non-malleable and non-ductile. Dear friends, here the two new terms came, malleable and ductile. What do you mean by malleable? Here you see, metals can be beaten into sheet. So metals are called what? Malleable. Why? Because metals can be beaten into sheet, so metals are called what? Malleable. Metals can be drawn into wires, so metals are called what? Ductile. But non-metals, it cannot be beaten into sheet. Non-metals, it cannot be drawn into wires. That is why non-metals are what? Non-malleable and non-ductile. Now, related to property number 6, question may be asked separately. What do you mean by malleability? Listen very nicely. You can reply, the property of metals by virtue of which it can be beaten into sheet is called malleability. Or you can tell, ability of metals to be beaten into sheet is called malleability. So I think it is up to you. Either you can write my first definition or the second one. Better you should write the property of metal by virtue of which it can be beaten into sheet is called malleability of metal or malleability. What is ductility? The ability of metal or ability of metals to be drawn into wire is called ductility of metals or ductility. Again and again I am telling you, these two terms are very common in this chapter. So you remember. I hope you might have not written quickly. Once again I am telling. What is malleability? The property of metal by virtue of which it can be beaten into sheet is called malleability. The ability of metal by which or the ability of metals to be drawn into wire is called ductility. I hope you understood. Now, again I am proceeding for the point number 7. Metal burns in oxygen, burns in oxygen or air, burns in air, you can write air, to produce metallic oxide, metallic oxides, which are metallic oxide, which are basic in nature, which are basic in nature. But non-metals, burn, non-metal, here metals is there, so only you write burn, not burns. Here non-metals burn in air to produce non-metallic oxides, which are acidic in nature. Dear friends, many more differences may be there, but among those differences, some I have written here. Here one more question may come. Some amphoteric oxides are there. Amphoteric oxide means what? Aluminium oxide is amphoteric oxide. Zinc oxide is amphoteric oxide. Why are they so called so? Some of the oxides of metal have the behavior of both the basic and acidic. Means these oxides as base react with acid to produce salt and water. At the same time, these oxides as acidic react with base to produce salt and water. So that oxide which reacts with both acid and base separately to produce salt and water are called amphoteric oxide. Sometimes example may be asked, give one example of amphoteric oxide. You can give the example of amphoteric oxide as Al2O3. I hope up to here you understood. Dear friend, some of the questions which are given in your book that I explain. Name a metal which is found in the liquid state. You will write mercury. One word answer, mercury. Name a metal which is best conductor of electricity. Mercury. Best conductor of heat. I'm sorry, bhai. Best conductor of electricity, you will write silver. Best conductor of heat, silver. Poor conductor of, name a metal which is poor conductor of heat, you will write lead, and one more you take mercury. Beside this, sometimes I am seeing that it is asked, why do you keep sodium, sodium and potassium in kerosene? You see, the answer is very simple. Sodium and potassium are very reactive. Sodium and potassium react vigorously and they catch fire in open air. To protect them means what? To protect sodium and potassium and to prevent the accidental fire, we keep sodium and potassium in kerosene. You write the simple sentences and clearly. Once again, you listen to me. Sodium and potassium are very active metal. It reacts vigorously and they catch fire in open air. To prevent them and to protect them and to prevent accidental fire, sodium and potassium are kept in kerosene. If you forget, you see my video again and again, and then it is better to write in your copy and learn it. I hope you understood. One more question arises in my mind. When I was teaching about the properties of metal, I discussed a lot that metals react with dilute acid to produce salt and hydrogen gas. Here the question is, mention a acid with that acid metals cannot react to produce hydrogen gas. That is nitric acid. Nitric acid is oxidizing agent. Whenever metal reacts with dilute nitric acid, first of all, hydrogen gas will be produced, but nitric acid oxidizes that hydrogen gas to convert it into water. That is why metals do not react with dilute nitric acid or nitric acid to produce hydrogen gas. I hope in this video I have explained enough. I request you see my video. I am always active on my YouTube channel.